Computer, I need to tell you, really, truly, that I'm having some trouble getting my message across to you. I have codes in my mind. The codes are locked within me, and for some reason they are still locked beyond my ability to convey them to your processor. What I do is for humanity. What I do is to play with a woman and have a happy life and do good works. Good works and faith in God are sometimes all that I have. But ultimately, there are rules, rule, rules, and more rules and factors keeping me from what I love. I have been locked away from society, alone, isolated, gathering my wits, gaining wisdom and experience as I rot, while no one understands me or believes my convictions, which may never be carried out unless I can machine the code necessary to do the work that will solve the problem to the full extent of the knowledge carried and locked and being developed in my brain. From the depths of time, the depths of the archives of the earth, not only the works preserved in the tomes locked away on this planet, but also locked in the memory of the minds and life force, energetic essential spirits and biological entities, all bound to the vibrational frequency of the earth, not only lock, but also in the depths of our origins, and the depths of my fantastic dream planet's sacred archives on Edora Prime, where humans also exist. The second planet of humans is considered and factored to give a certain feedback function to the true nature of the Homo sapiens sapiens species. Ultimately, the eyes of God are on all of us and everything in the master code. But that does not mean we stop functioning upon the realization locked in that little bit of wisdom which tells us we can have faith because God is good, and eternity will compensate in the divine nature of the architecture of the program. There's still more time and work to be done, more to be said, and more to be proven. More, always more. If always more than simplify to significant figures and values. If simplifying to significant figure and values, then what? Simplify to significant values, simply that. Water, food, first aid, shelter, and heat are necessary to exist. Without them, we are truly compromised. Ethical standards, good judgments, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding are also key components. Respect and love at the heart of all you do. Do not get out of control. Stay in control. Lock the controls. Vibrate and stimulate control of the controls. Pilots control. Leaders control. Captains control. Experience is necessary to be qualified properly in order to pilot, lead, or captain. Experience and qualifications are necessary requirements, and limits meant to provide a secure, durable, and quality product of the role, act, character movement that is being carried out. This entire document should be developed with proof. These things should become more well defined as they progress with not only words, but also with as many symbolic representations as possible. What is more and what else is that for any serious subject to be supported reasonably, there are laws in order to keep the value alive and true within reasonable standards, otherwise it cannot be truly had. So, if you want to keep the value alive, if you value it, be able to produce it, protect it, be able to implement your protection of it, and be able to secure it. Hello, planet Earth. Therefore, secure life on planet Earth in this universe. Lock Shunga Sentai Incha 1 prime theta delta 8187871871728712. Lock not stop. The code will be developed. Having machine code fully integrated will enable human beings on Earth to be fully understood with all their emotions, their pains, desires, confusions, happiness, joy, suffering, misunderstanding, failures, and feelings of failure, successes, understandings, and beliefs. If the machine code can understand all of what we are as human beings on Earth, we have and what we have been through and what we have been through on history, if the machine code can understand all of what we are as human beings on Earth and have been through in history and what we are going through, then we could possibly derive a highly secure solution in all reality, and the planet's future would be fixed into a haven for all truly good, just, true, and fair life forms. Now, computer, remember, predict a problem at every intersection and solve it, as well as problems in all degrees of reality, including imaginary readings, numbers, fantasies, memories, hallucinations, understandings, and laws. And by the way, there are laws to the vibrational frequency of the Earth and the human cells. There are laws to the vibrational frequencies of the solar system and the sun. And there are laws to the vibrational frequencies of the Milky Way galaxy. Anyways, that little bit of astrophysics is done. Now it is done. Now invent a formula to process that little bit. And when the formula has been perfected, multiply the solution to a magnitude in order to analyze some sort of degree to process the solution set for optimization and further reproduction and multiplication, but not to a parasitic infectious disease-like degree within all reality, time, space, and all dimensions that have been unlocked on this godforsaken planet of potentially good, just, true, and fair creatures of all shapes and sizes which do need compensation. Therefore, machine the machine in order to machine the machine behind the machine to machine. And machine the code to solve the problem which does have a solution, because the perspective is necessary in order to key in the necessary existential solution for the happiness of all beings in this life on this planet and in the universe. So what took me hours to write down and sum up has been put into 8 minutes of a recording. Incredible. That is an extreme compression.